Hello and welcome back to Seminar Sessions, the series where we make car care easy. Today we're going to look at everything interior. So as with everything that we normally talk about, there's a lot of products, but don't be alarmed. If you think about the interior of the car, there's so many different surfaces in so many different cars. Leather, alcantara, plastic, perspex for screens. There's a multitude of surfaces that you need to cover. We've got a multitude of products. We then all have different tastes, so different finishes are required. So we're going to hopefully try and break down all the products and what you might need for your specific interior and taste. So let's talk about the products. We've broken down just our favourites here. There's a couple of others in the background that we've not got in the pile. Carpet and interior. So this is for upholstery and for the mats, and we'll talk the differences between the two. Heavy duty multi-purpose cleaner for the kickboards and the heavy duty plastics that are getting scuffed. Then you've got a choice. Ultimate interior detailer, QUIK interior detailer. These do the same job. This one leaves a shine, this one leaves the factory finish, but UVB protectants. And then we talk about refreshing the cabin. Let's crack on inside. So we're now at the point of evaluating the surface. Before we do anything, car clearly needs a hoover. So I'm going to quickly do that and then we'll come back and talk about what products we need. So first and foremost, we're going to clean the mats. We're going to do this first because they get quite a bit of moisture through the product into them. They can then be drying on the side while we set about doing the rest of the car. I'm going to be using our carpet and upholstery aerosol product, which is a high foaming. It agitates the pile and lifts it. I'm actually going to do a 50-50 as well because they don't look too bad, but you can see the difference after we've cleaned them. Basically, the way that you apply the product is that you apply it to the carpet, you spread it evenly and then wait for 30 seconds. The foaming then gets into and penetrates the fibres, lifts the dirt out, and then if needs be you can agitate it with the brush. Now it is a high foaming product, as you can see. It's best to do this out of the car so then it minimises any foam overspray that you might get, and then you've got to tidy that up as well. That's now been dwelling for 30 seconds, so I'm just going to take the brush off the head of this and just work it in. Microfiber towel. I'm just going to take an old one because it's going to get quite dirty. That's all the dirt that it's lifting out and continues to lift. But what you can see is that piles, other than perhaps the healed areas, that pile's really starting to lift again. I'm going to take the tape off just so you can see how much is lifted. So in comparison to sort of here, the top's edges, it's really starting to pick that pile up. And you start to see the colour come back. That black's really nice in the mat now. So I'm going to go set about doing the rest of them. It wasn't quite a 50-50, I got excited. Do the rest of these, then they can dry, then we'll get in the car. So we often get asked about the heavy duty multi-purpose cleaner. Can I do interiors on it? The brilliant thing about the product is it is a multi-purpose cleaner. So it's soft enough to work on upholstery and heavy enough to work on door shuts, plastics, anything like that. It is a multi-purpose cleaner. So in this instance we're going to use it on the plastic trims here, and I'm going to tidy the door shuts up as well because this is often missed. So as you can see, that's the dirt that's picking off the seat area, the plastic trim. Now it's been dwelling on here. All that dirt. Turn to a clean side. and it's something that is so easy, but look at the difference that it's done already. That's the heavier contaminated areas cleaned. We've used our carpet and upholstery cleaner for the mats and our heavy duty multi-purpose cleaner for the kickboards and sort of heavier grimed areas. With those bits now done, we're going to look at the seats in the car. So our carpet and interior cleaner for the cloth seats inside. A real nice top tip with this is not to spray directly onto it. What you don't want to do is saturate all of the foam that's underneath the cloth. So I'm going to use an even cut applicator pad and a microfiber towel to dry it off. So liberally spray onto the even cut applicator pad. Work it over the cloth. What you're doing is then just cleaning the upper surface. You can see the dirt in there that is lifted up already compared to the other side. I'm going to take a microfiber towel just to lift any of the excess moisture. You won't get it totally dry. And that's good to go. That's all of the carpets, upholsteries, kickboards, really like heavily contaminated, grimy stuff done. So we're now going to look at the bits that everyone kind of focuses on: steering wheel, dashboard, screens, plastic handles, and really there's a couple of choices for us that I see. You've got our original QUIK interior detailer, or you've got the ultimate interior detailer. They both do similar jobs. They both quickly clean the interior. They've just got two different finishes. Ultimate interior detailer tends to finish more of a shine, not a high shine, a bit more of a sheen, whereas the original QUIK interior detailer doesn't leave any. It leaves UVB protectors but a factory finish on all surfaces. So for me, that's all we're going to use today. If you prefer a sheen, it's exactly the same application process, but you'd use the ultimate one. So inside the cab, you just need to make sure that you've not got a ton of overspray going everywhere. So today I'm going to be using our detailing mitt. This is an interior mitt. It's a nice microfiber mitt. Spray it directly to the towel. You don't want to spray it onto the dashboard and it kick up and rebound onto the glass. You create yourself another job. And then also our interior detail brush. So this is a multitude of lengths. It's got a sliding collar to get in and around the nooks and crannies inside. So we'll see some of that as we use it. So with the QUIK interior detailer, the original one, you can use it onto your multimedia screens. With the ultimate detailer, you can't because of that finish that it's leaving behind. Again, I'd spray it onto your mitt that you're using. Work it around, just turn the mitt round on your hand, just to wipe away any excess that's there. The interior is now clean. As you'd expect from all Meguiar's products, they all smell pretty good, but now we're going to talk about refreshing and fragrance in the inside of the car. So you've got a couple of options. The first one is our carpet fabric refresher. This is something that you spray over the mats, over the cloth interior. This will just fragrance like an air refresher would, and it will last you probably 4 to 5 weeks of refreshment. Now you have filters within the air conditioning system as well, so if you've got something that's a bit more stubborn to remove, then I'd suggest one of our whole car air refreshers. There's a number of fragrances in there. This one's the FIJI Sunset. If you're in the shop, little scratch and sniff on the top so you can choose the fragrance that you like. What's nice about this product? It sits inside the car and refreshes the whole system. It actually fragrances the filters that are within the air conditioning unit. You'll have a fragrance for about 6 to 7 weeks, but if you've got a cigarette smell, damp dog, it will permanently remove those, and then you'll have a nice scent for 5 to 6 weeks, and then it will diminish so you can hang an air freshener or anything else that you like. So this has a lockable lid on it. What you need to do is have the air conditioning on full, put it on circulate, and on the cold setting. That's then ready to circulate this product round. Give it a good shake. Now what you need to do is leave the car shut for 10 minutes. It's important to note that this isn't spraying for 10 minutes. Some people contact us and say that it's run out after about a minute. The 10 minutes is to cycle it through the system. So we'll go ahead, we'll lock this, shut the doors and leave it running for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is up, we'll jump in the car, we can now you drop the windows down, you only need to do it a little bit, that's it, leave them as they are, pop the car off, just let the car ventilate now for 10 minutes before you get in it, and you're good to go. Just to recap, we've covered everything for inside of the car, everything from upholstery to mats to dashboards to multimedia screens. That's it for another seminar sessions. Thanks very much for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe and tap the notification bell. If you've got any suggestions on future seminar sessions, drop your comments in the comment box below and we'll do our best to feature it.